Hello, hello, chat. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Back for another, almost said Borderlands, Bloons stream. Um, a bit off schedule. I wasn't actually planning to stream today, but something came over me and I said, you know what, let me just hop on real quick and get this done. I did not stream yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be my stream time, but I just didn't. So, um, I'm here today. What chest number was that? I need to write this down. 267. I will write that down in just a moment. No face cam today since it is late. It's 5 o'clock where I am currently. So the sun's currently setting right now, so it's about to be, real dark. As you guys know, I have no real lighting in my room, so no face cam today. But I look a hot mess anyways, so. Not, uh, Probably wouldn't have one anyways, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Had to do a couple things real quick. But let's go ahead and get this challenge done since we have it available. I don't typically open a chest and do a challenge on stream, not every time, but every once in a while it couldn't hurt to do it. Alrighty. Hope you guys have had a good week. I think I have been off for a week, so hello. Hope you guys have had a good week. I honestly am kind of tired right now. I just woke up from a short little nap that I took, and I had a bit of a headache. I still kind of do. Like, not really, but kind of. Just kind of. My week's been okay. I didn't do much, you guys know I don't do much. I'm not a extroverted type of person. I don't, go out and do much at all, really. Not an extroverted person by any means, so I've just been working this week. Play more Stardew Valley. Alright, what are we looking at for this challenge here? The normal challenges seem to, what am I trying to say? Seem to not really, they don't really have too much variety. I don't want to throw shade on the challenges or anything, but I feel like, they typically just don't really change all that much. You can kind of use whatever and get past it. Never really goes past around, like, maybe around 60 at most, so I don't really have much to worry about today. So what could I do to make this a little more interesting, say? I'm trying to brainstorm this out. I've been feeling the Spike Factory pretty recently. Been using it a lot just to kind of automate the games a little bit more so I don't have to do anything if I'm multitasking. But I mean, if I'm on stream, I'm not doing anything else, so like, what should I do here? I don't know. So let's take a tack shooter. I feel like I haven't used a tack shooter that often. Maybe if I placed Pat in a more convenient location, I could have gotten a lot of benefit out of his buff, but I don't think that's going to work out. Not with him there, at least. I can move him, I guess. So, like, I'd want a tack shooter right there, and Pat somewhere near it so I can, use his activated ability. I don't really want to put him up here, but I guess that's kind of the best spot for him. It's a little unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. Better have a hero in a suboptimal location than no hero at all, right? Let's keep this. Let's see if we can get through round 50 with this. It really shouldn't be all that hard. The spike factory should take care of... Oh, I was gonna say leads. But is this able to... Am I able to buy lead tacks or like red hot tacks with this? Not too sure if this is cut off from that or not. Oh no, it's not. Okay, great. Okay, so we can cover leads with that. Pat, I think, also pops the leads, so that shouldn't really be a problem. Camos should be Spike Factory. I guess the mob then would have to be either Pat or the Spike Factory if we're keeping just these towers. Let's see, though. If I were to add a third tower, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do, man? What would I do? Maybe a monkey ace could be fun. Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy first, though. And if we're wanting to pop mobs, I think Top Path does that the best. It's either Top Path, Top Path or Bottom Path. I can't really remember which one is better for popping mobs, but let's go Bottom Path. I said I wanted to make things a little more interesting, and I think Bottom Path is slightly more interesting than Top Path, so let's go ahead and take that. And I always go for the range, so we'll take that. Can't upgrade my Spike Factory anymore. I could buy a second one. Or even a third one. Looks like I can buy 3 in total. Can't really upgrade them all that much, though, so I'm not sure if that will be worth it. And I did say I wanted to buy a Monkey Ace already, so let's go ahead and just buy that. We'll also put that next to Pat, because we can. Always like to put those on Wing Monkey. Of course, in the past, that's like a centered path type of deal, 100%, but ever since I've unlocked Wing Monkey, I've always put that on, so. And again, camo shouldn't really be a problem, especially if we're not getting past round 60, so. Honestly, I think that should be good enough for the whole game. I could just kind of chill out. I don't really get the challenge. Tends to be kind of a common thing with the easier challenges. I usually just miss the theme. I don't really know what we're going for here. The harder challenges usually have some kind of obvious either theme or like, I guess, idea for what they're going for. Like, for example, some of them would be like, oh, you need to pop all these camo balloons, but you have no camo towers, which is obviously a type of challenge, right? Sometimes they say, oh, you need to pop 50 mobs, and they move super quickly, and they have increased health, but all you have is like up to tier 3 towers, which usually wouldn't really be enough damage, but, you know, in those challenges, they make it work. But for the easy challenges, or the normal challenges, I call them the easy challenges, but I think technically they're called normal challenges. I don't know, I just don't find them all that interesting. I hate to throw shade, but they're just not really any cohesive idea that I can see. I mean, I might be wrong. I kind of do speed through these a lot, and again, I do them while I'm multitasking. So I tend to miss things, but, you know. Excuse me, I was powering down a Capri Sun. I don't know where it came from, but it's been in my fridge for like a week. Okay, nobody's drank it, so I said, let me get that Capri Sun. It's been a long time since I've had one. Like that. I've got a coffee, keep me awake. Even though it is the evening now. Not really the best idea, but I can take it. I can take it for sure. Alrighty, so there's that. I'll go ahead and write that down on my end. I believe that was 267, yes. Alright. What map are we on now? We're just going to continue our black borders. Either that or do some quests, but I feel like these tend to be a little meticulous and sometimes can be pretty challenging, so I'm just going to take it a bit easy today. I don't really feel like exerting myself all that much. Ooh, and we have a monkey team. How fun is that, huh? I wonder if it's going to stay there for like the next half hour or something, or if it moves every time we get a medal. I don't really know how that works. All right, so let's go ahead and try to get that monkey team going. What do we have here? We have a buccaneer, a monkey ace, or no, heli pilot, excuse me, and a mermonkey. So Brickle could be good. We have a couple of water towers here. We have some money generating towers as well, so Ben could be nice. Let's see who else. I guess Azili, because of the mermonkey. You know, we can get some lives out of the heli pilot, so that could replenish the lives that are taken from Azili's totem ability. I feel like that could be, you know, our best three options here. Either Brickle, Benjamin, or Azili. Let's go Brickle. I've been using Ben a lot, and kind of use him a lot on stream recently, so use Brickle. Oh, but we have primary only. What medium metal do we have? Apocalypse, and then for hard. Okay, let's just start with medium then. We'll get the easy ones done later today. All right. If you didn't know already, I did already get the achievement for getting these monkey teams done. I already have, I think it was 50 monkey team wins. So this is kind of just gravy, just to get a couple extra bucks and have some fun, you know? But with Brickle, I'm trying to remember if she allows camo detection in her later levels. Take a look at that. I know her ability does, eventually. Naval Tactics allows affected monkeys to hit camo. I don't know if she just gives native camo detection, though. I don't think that's a thing. Faster deploy speed, pistol attack, increased range. Oh no, speed and damage. Mega Mind cooldown reduced. Naval Tactics duration increased, so on and so forth. Yeah, I don't think she does. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think all of these can detect camo, so that's not really a problem. We can just have like the monkey, the heli pilot on like middle path and razor rotors or something like that. But everything else, see, I don't know, because I do want the money stuff. Every time there's a monkey team and there's like an opportunity to generate money, I'll take that. So like a buccaneer right up there, bottom path. which also does take care of camo, so that's that. Oh, you know what, though? I think Brickle herself actually gets camo detection, no? Naval Tactics increases popping power and allows affected monkeys, including Brickle, to hit all balloons except camo. Naval Tactics allows camo detection. Oh, maybe she doesn't. I guess she just gets it from her ability then. Alright. Alright, so yeah, we'll have this guy on money. That'll be our I guess, our extra income coming in. We can have, like I said, razor rotors and camo on the heli pilot, so that'll take care of that. And then, I don't know about the mermonkey. It's kind of a wild card, but we do want to put them near Brickle, of course. Just trying to think of, like, restrictions that we have, and I don't think really we have any. I mean, I kind of just listed off most of them. I guess purple would be a problem. Kind of. Not really. I mean, these guys both can pop purples, so that's not really an issue. Lives should not be an issue with the heli pilot. But yeah, I think as long as we just keep up with everything in time and don't get lazy with upgrades, I think we should be fine. And if the monkey team does stay on this map, we can try a different hero next time. Alright, let's save up our money. Let's go ahead and get this heli pilot going next. I did forget I kind of already forgot we're on Apocalypse. So stuff's, you know, a bit more aggressive than normal. Alrighty, I don't think I need to put this near anything. Brickle's not going to buff it or anything like that. Buccaneer, I'm pretty sure doesn't. And this doesn't buff anything else, so let's just, you know, stick that down here. Keep it out of the way. There we go. Just gotta save up another $1,000 roughly. Alright, and that's pretty much the game. I don't think we can win just, you know, leaving this as is. Pretty sure Apocalypse can overwhelm us pretty quickly, but, I mean, that's pretty much it. Brickle can pop mobs pretty easily on her own. Like I said, that thing, the heli pilot's gonna pop leads and camos, so we have got this. We've got it. So today I was doing some busy work today. I was trying to find a software or like an app or something that I can draw in, because I'm trying to make some more emotes right now. I know I only have the one. It's a bit maybe lackluster. I have some like open source emotes from Better Twitch TV and Frankerface Z. But I mean, even then, I only have, I think, like 10 on each. So not too many, really. You go to, like, any other Twitch channel, there's, like, hundreds of them. But I'm trying to make some more emotes. And I found this app from a friend. She was telling me about it. I found this app called It's not really a niche app. It's called, what is it called? Asprite. Or Aseprite. Asprite. I don't know, I said Asprite. That's how I pronounced it. I haven't used it yet, but it looks pretty promising. And it made me realize I don't ever go on itch.io. For all of you who know what Asprite is and itch.io. Made me realize I've never really been on the site, despite the fact that I've been playing games my whole life. And now I've been doing this, you know, content thing for like a year almost. And I've never played anything on itch. I've never bought anything on itch. Oh no. Oh, we lost some lives. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh! There we go. Almost lost it there at the end. Got it though. We got it. Yeah, so I've never played anything on itch. I've never bought anything. I've barely even watched people play stuff on itch. And if you're wondering what itch is, why I keep saying itch, it's a website where you can... Ah, the monkey team moved. Okay. We'll just go back to our normally scheduled program here. Primary only. Go Quincy. Let's just keep it simple. Anyways, itch is a website where you can buy games like Steam. It's just a game library, pretty much. But it's mostly for indie games specifically. So if you're like a, I don't know, 20-something-year-old like me, and you're like, oh, I just want to make a little tiny game and just, you know, try it out and put some stuff online just for the sake of it, that's pretty much what it's for. It's just some website you can post your games on, and people will play it. But I've never been on there, so let me try to put this on screen here on my stream. You guys can actually see what I'm talking about. What do I need to do? Display capture. It'll be you. Turn that game capture off. There we go. Hoping I don't display any incriminating evidence on my screen here. This is itch. I just made an account today, like I said, and I downloaded this app you can see down here called Aseprite. It's just a pixel art app, drawing app, like, you know, any other drawing app. Paint, Procreate, what's the other one? Clip Art or Clip Studio. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't gotten around to actually designing my emotes yet. I just got the app today, so I'm gonna take a look at that later tonight and tomorrow. I don't really know what I'm gonna make yet. They're all gonna be pixel art. I've decided they're all gonna be pixel art, so I'm gonna have to change the one that I do have in my channel. I'll put that in the chat so YouTube people can see that. They're all gonna be pixel art. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You can see it there at the bottom, over here. Yeah, I don't know. I have a few ideas, but not too many, really. I'm just glad the program wasn't bank breaking, really. Usually these creative apps of any kind, whether it's art, music, editing, so on and so forth, they're usually like over $100, which is pretty prohibitive in my opinion, but this one was like $20. It seems like there's not really any, like, you know, buy the pro version for like $40 a month, or you have to subscribe just to use the basic version. It's just $20 and you get the program. So I'm pretty happy about that. Only real issue I have, personally, is that I suck at art completely. If you go on my channel, if you take like more than 2 seconds to look at it, you can see it's pretty rough, it's pretty low res. It looks like it was not really like shaded or, you know, like put care into, because I'm not an artist. I don't really know how to do any of that stuff. So when I was making the channel, I was like, I gotta get this out. I gotta make this art like now. I gotta make it quick before I start making content. I was like, I can't hire an artist. That'll take too long. It'll cost too much money. It won't give me any freedom with the art if I want to change it, unless I have more time and more money, right? So I said, all right, I can get Photoshop for a little bit for the trial, and then, because you know, Photoshop's one of those ones that costs like 200 bucks out the door for some reason. So I said, let me get the free trial. I designed those little, the profile picture and the banners and all that. Took me way too long just to get that little, those little designs out. Not even really all that much going on with them, but you know, they're serviceable. So I'm kind of terrified with the idea of these emotes, because I have no idea how to draw. I have no real ideas yet. I'm not really worried about the ideas. I feel like I can come up with, you know, a few emotes to use in the channel. That's not really a problem. The problem is going to be the actual art, because I'm going to have to like actually sit down and like basically take a class and figure it out. Either that or watch some YouTube videos. Ugh, especially for the animated ones. I mean, if you've been on Twitch a while, you know about the animated emotes. So I gotta make some of those. It's gonna take it out of me, I already know. I'll let you guys know when those are up. I'm gonna try to get them out quickly, but I do want to make them, you know, nice to look at. And not like a 5-year-old draw it. I'm gonna try to take my time, but or like find a balance, I should say. You know what? Let me look through itch right now. Since not too much is going on in the game. I would do some emote designing on stream, but again, I don't really even have any ideas, and I have no idea how to even express them through the pixel art. So, yeah, I don't know. Just gonna look through the library here, see if there's anything cool. There's a lot of free stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So I can kind of just window shop and pick up whatever I want, you know what I mean? So what am I even looking at here? I don't even know. I know I have my profile up here. I was just fiddling around with this earlier. What do we have in the library? I don't know. Let me go ahead and start this next game. I'm going to use Gwen, because I just bought a skin for her. And besides Quincy, she's currently the only one I have an alternate skin with, so I'm going to use her for now. Look through this library. Let's see what's going on. Oh, perfect. This is deflation, so we can just do what we always do and put some heli pilots down. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it, brother. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dirt. Alright, what do we have? Browse tab, developer logs, game jams, I'm guessing that is. A feed and a community. Now, game jams, I'm not too sure about those. I've heard about them. Again, anybody within the gaming community probably has heard of game jams. Been a while since I've really heard about them. I used to hear about them a lot, but I haven't heard about them in a while. I don't know if they're still like active like they used to be, but I would assume so since there's a dedicated tab here for them. Or here. Excuse me.